guy they were talking about, or at least I assume so, came to our table. Aceline, Emily. Okay. He's some teacher or something like that. Because he sure is not the same age. Hopefully. Yeah, Yuki. Long time no see. Yeah, Yuki. This guy over here is Michael. He's working on a project with us. Yuki gave me a polite nod. Hi, Yuki. When did you come back? Yesterday after. I meant to tell you, but then family happened. I wouldn't mind catching up with you, but you guys seem to be working. No. Yes, we are working. Get the fuck out of here. I mean, we talk about who has to do what and everything else can be done at home. Aceline looked at us, not looking too desperate, but desperate nonetheless. Emily nodded and shooed her away. Yeah, there's nothing else to do other than things we can do at home. You two go ahead and chit-chat to your heart's content. If that's the case, then why don't you two come along? Aceline nodded. She probably didn't want to feel the embarrassment of being alone with him, or she felt bad for leaving us alone. Yes! Safe. Damn it! I said she would be our first choice, right, Aceline? But the choice here is hard. Okay, I probably shouldn't. God damn it. Okay, well, let's go with this. It's alright. Emily hopped up off her seat and grabbed my shoulder, giving a thumbs up. You two go ahead. We're gonna hang out, so don't worry about leaving Mr. Loner. She winked at us and grabbed all of our things, dragged me out the door and waved them goodbye through the window. Her outburst felt out of place, but it seemed to make Aceline happy enough. Once we were out of sight and most likely out of mind, Emily spoke. Well then, have anything you wanna do in mind? Nothing in particular. I normally like going to John's Coffee, but it'd be too weird to go back in. Do you wanna go to the pond? I've always wanted to go there. Why not? It's close by, isn't it? Just goes across a few lines, I think. We stopped wandering aimlessly and headed towards the pond. I would expect her to start babbling off again, but this time she didn't. Although she was offbeat enough to hum. You've never gone to the pond before? Nope, never. Have ya? Yep, probably half a year ago with my younger sister. I've always wanted a little sister. Or any kind of sibling would have been nice. My mom disappeared sometime after I was born, so I was stuck with my dad. That's sad. He's not too great with the language, so I couldn't get a step sibling either. Oh. That was all I could master. She sounded so light-hearted about it, but I didn't want to press her about it. Emily changed the subject towards my own childhood while I tried to conjure up a question. Accepting it, I talked about how my younger sister would always annoy me and how my parents would always pester me about going out and having fun when all I wanted to do was stay inside. She poked fun at me a few times but paid attention to my rambling. Strangely, she sounded excited when I talked about sleeping over my friend's place. So, what do you guys do at slumber parties anyway? I was suspecting that guys would Please don't ask me about that. Hey, look, the pond's right there, over there. Hopefully she's distracted, right? Yeah, it is. Look, some ducks are coming out of the river. Cute! They were. A few of the older ones plopped out to the land and started preening their feathers. Man, they look super adorable. I wish I brought my camera. There's a camera on your phone, isn't there? Yeah, but they are not the same. Assuming she had the same terrible phone as I did, I agree. So, why did you say no to hanging out with Aceline and Yuki? Just curious. Emily kneeled down and looked at the ducks. She sat a little bit too close for their comfort, so the ducks quacked and scooted away. It would have been awkward to go with them, right? As a third wheel? Yeah, I can see you being a third wheel and being awkward. Probably would have ruined their little date. Probably. After that we talked about the ducks and chased them around for a little while. Emily enjoyed it much, to the ducks' dismay. I looked at Emily and wondered about earlier. Thinking about it now, she did act strange when she forcefully made me go out with her. It bugged me earlier, but... Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Ask her about it, whatever. Hey, Emily. Why did you force me to go out with you? Go out. Outside. Go outside. Well, I didn't want to leave you alone. Plus, you're pretty fun to talk to. Seriously? You mean tease, right? Yeah, tease, definitely what I was thinking of. I smell sarcasm here. You're an awesome teasy. Anyway, don't worry about it too much. Look, it's like they finally gotten tired of it. Well, that was fun. Emily stood up, swatted at her legs, and then stretched her arms. We should be leaving now, cause it's already 1 and I have stuff to do. Are you gonna walk me home or what? I'll walk you. I don't have anything to do here anyway. I bet you're gonna try to put some moves on me, so that you'll get something when you go home, huh? Sure I will. I was suspecting you'd be the one to do that first though. She laughed and ushered me to start walking. The only thing I can remember from our way home was how sweet her laugh was. Damn it, it's too early for that. Propping myself up, I sleepily rubbed my eyes and whipped away my drool. Awesome. My phone's alarm, a very boisterous rooster, continued to ring. Making sure I woke up every day was the only good thing about it. I turned it off, stumbled off of my bed and stared at my bright computer screen. There was nothing else to do today, so I could work on my part at the project. I chose not to. No harm in putting it off for a few more minutes. As I walked downstairs, the doorbell rang a couple of times, sounding like a madman trying to catch my attention. I wasn't scared at all, of course. I treaded lightly and crept up to the walls so I wouldn't be seen through the windows. Peeking through the peeping hole, I saw a certain someone who certainly was familiar. Hello! Is anyone in there? Sighing, I opened the door. She looked filled to the brim with energy and looked even brighter when I peeked out. Hey you! How are you doing? I just woke up. She slipped through the crack and hopped right in, taking off her shoes. She looked amazingly overdressed, but I suppose she thought everything is a special occasion. And sure, let yourself in. Okie dokie. This is the inside of your house? Suppose so. Why are you here? Getting straight to the point, aren't you? Well, I didn't really want to do my part on the project yet, so I figured why not come and visit Michael? Well, why not? I I also figured you wouldn't be doing your part anytime sooner either, so we could both procrastinate together. I couldn't say anything back since she did guess correctly. Is anyone else here? I was about to say there were, but when she brought it up I didn't hear anyone earlier, which brought more attention to the fact that a girl was here. Alone? With me? I don't think so. Are they stuttering? Is it because we're by ourselves? I didn't answer her since it would only make her even more delighted than she is now. She giggled at my response. We do have anything that's fun? Like some movie? Or games? Or anything, really? I scratched the back of my head. There is this movie my little sister recommended me. It's called The Things. I don't know it. Heard of it? Never. Yeah, I heard of it, but I never watched it before. Go get it, go get it! Alright. It's a horror film, just warning you. Fine, you can hold me if you get scared. Pretty sure it's the other way around. She plopped onto the leather couch as I crouched down to put the disc in. As it loaded up, I made some popcorn in preparation and sat next to her. The exposition lasted for 20 minutes or so, and the suspense finally began. I was watching intensely, feeling as if I were in the movie itself. I expected it, but when the first jump scare came up, my body jerked a bit. What I didn't expect was for Emily to suddenly grab onto my arm, pressing hers up against it. Well, where this is going? The movie continued, but I fell out of my trance. I glanced at Emily, still watching, and looked back at the television, debating whether or not to point it out to her. Hey, you don't have a girl... I needed some water now. Hey, you don't have a girlfriend or anything like that, do you? What's with the sudden question? She stayed silent, still not looking at me. Well, I don't have one, to be honest. I've never had one. Michael never had one. I had one. Why am I still stuttering at a time like this? Did she really have to ask me that now? So, you don't? She gripped my arm harder. Truthfully, I knew what was going to happen, but I kept acting as if I didn't know. That's what I said, right? Anyway, why would you want to know? It's because I like you, kinda. You like me. Only kinda. I guess I kinda like you too. You only guess? She started to tease me again, making the strange atmosphere dissipate. I only guess because, to tell the truth, I didn't think about that until what you just said. Silence ensued. Come on, Michael. After all of those visual offenses. Oh man, didn't expect that. After all of these visual novels, you haven't learned a single thing. How long have you liked me for? It was probably embarrassing for her, but she always teased me, so it's justified. I was also curious as to why it's not like she suddenly sprouted feelings for me today. For a while, I suppose. It was kinda why I shoehorned you into our group. Looking from an outsider's view, we were just two bumbling and embarrassing teenagers. I couldn't help it. Being myself was an embarrassment in its own right. Do you wanna go on a date or? Of course I do. Jeez, I was waiting so long for you to say nothing. Something. Oh, you're the guy, so you gotta take the lead sometimes. Her whole demeanor changed again. You seem like the type of girl to take the lead all the time anyway. Don't think just because I was shy earlier, I'll be shy when I'm doing other things. Other things? And then what happened was like something out of a cheesy romance book. She pulled on my arm, grabbed my face, and kissed me for what seemed to be the longest time. I'd have to admit it was pretty exciting since I'd never kissed anyone before. Not like I would confess that to her after this. Emily pulled away and whipped her mouth. Did you enjoy that? Yes. Very much. Elated from my response, she proceeded to reward me by positioning herself on my lap. Among various other things, looks like I won't be working on the project for a few more hours. I think I understand why. Well, it's pretty obvious, right? Thank you for reading. Well, it was nice. Freaking funny. So, shall we go and try again to get the other ending? I guess it's something that can be helped, and I will do this. Hopefully with success. So, I'll see you in the next episode actually for that. Probably. If not, then link in the description and download the game by yourself because it's free. And play it by yourself. Bye.